the last thing you liked from him?
I mean, some of his like My Dear Melancholy was okay.
That was dope. That was like darker though. Like it went like
That
way back
was that
down.
was darker. Yeah, that
It
was
came back
darker.
down.
But it's also one of his shortest albums. What is it, like 8 songs?
Yeah,
Seven,
it was
six?
like a little EP. Like a
Yeah.
little.
Listen, Giveon better not fucking sell out, bro.
He already has, boy.
I know he made that song for tonight, but still, like I believe it. Maybe he just like he
He
tried it.
already
You know
has.
what I mean?
But also like is his content gonna change at all? Because his content has been exactly the same.
Who Giveon?
Giveon, his content has been exactly the
Yeah,
same.
it's all sad music about fucking breakups and
About his ex, like does everything.
well, I don't
Does
think
he
all of
get
his music
paid?
is about his ex. Cause he said I remember I was working a desk job and I was on YouTube and he had said that he was on Genius and he said that some of the music isn't inspired like by him. Like some of the shit is
Hmm.
stories his friends tell him and then he just like exaggerates on that.
Yeah, but it's still him singing about the same girl. You know what I'm saying? Like even the stories are not yours. The stories is still about this ex girl. Um, do would you not like your artist to grow and change
No.
or no? Because that's kind of why I like Kanye.
Well,
Just
no,
because
no, no.
everything
That's
is
that's
different.
different though. That's
Every
different.
album is different. It's change. You know what I mean?
But yeah, but Kanye doesn't make music that matches like the time. I guess you could say, right? Like for example, The Weeknd is making pop music that sounds like anybody
Today.
else could make the pop music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like Kanye's music, you're like, I don't know if this is from the future or if I've heard this before or
Yeah.
if it's just whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because that's the knock on Drake right now is all right, bro. You keep making the same album.
Yeah, CLB was
You know what I
the
mean?
same fucking album.
Like that's the knock. So wouldn't the weekend have that same knock if he just stayed in that same lane, that same sound? Like, all right, bro, you done this already.
True, that's a possibility.
So you gotta grow and experiment and do different things. Like artists always say, um, they always say, "Yo, you like the old me? Well, you have the old me already. Like, if you like that music, you have it already. Go back and listen to that music. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Cause Frank was always he always came out with new music, but it was essentially almost the same. And that the collection is long as fuck. What is there like 120 songs on that shit?
Yeah,
It's all the same shit, but there's also good.
yeah,
Also, I wish they
yeah.
would put that shit on Apple Music.
Yeah, it's probably about just clearing issues with that. And Blonde, like Blonde, I didn't really like it the first listen. Like first listen, I'm like, I guess I mean it was cool. And then
Nah,
I kept
as
and
soon
then
as
I
I heard
kept
these bitches want Nikes, I was like, "Yup, I like this whole
but
album."
yeah, but then it starts to like because there's no drums in it. So it's like it all sounds very different. It sounds weird, you know. And my first listen through, I was like, okay, this is cool. Like this is Frank, I like it, but nothing really stood out. And then I kept listening to it again because the only thing that stood out to me was Nikes and Knights, right?
Oh yeah,
But then I kept listening to it, and White Ferrari started to hit. And
Siegfried is
Siegfried, like
that's a
Sig-
hit.
Siegfried is when he's saying, "I'll do anything for you in the dark."
Yeah,
That
that
one,
shit is so good.
that one is, yo, that's a good song. So for everybody listening, yo, Siegfried off Blonde by Frank. If you want to cry, listen to that song. That song is good. And what's that new song from Adele that's really good that we've been crying to?
Uh, some I haven't listened to her album yet.
Is
Uh,
it, To Be
Something
Loved?
about wine. Oh, I thought it was the wine one.
Let me look it up and see. I think it's called To Be Loved. To Be Loved. She goes off on that song. And I believe the song is pretty long too. It's it's like almost 7 minute song. And it's like you're listening to it and it sounds like she's crying her heart out to you, like while she's singing.
I saw on
That's what
Twitter
it sounds like.
the song was supposedly like originally like 16 minutes long or some shit like that,
Oh wow.
and that they were like, yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Like,
Yeah, no, you
we
gotta
gotta bring that down.
yeah, but you gotta bring it down.
I don't even agree with that because Pyramids is 9 minutes, and I say all 9 minutes. That's how I get through the treadmill. You feel me? I
Yeah.
throw Pyramids on twice, maybe 3 times, and I'm good. I'm out of here. I just gotta listen to it.
The that song definitely in the beginning it sounds a little bit like It sounds a little bit like, all right, where are you going? Because it doesn't sound like there's no pattern to it for a moment in the beginning.
And the Adele song.
Yeah, and it does sound like there's no pattern to it, so I can't really guess where she's going. And then the pattern starts to come up, but I think it's a really good song. You should listen to it. Um, how's your Thanksgiving?
It was good. There was nothing really going on at my house, so I went to one of my friends that I because there's always two houses that I visit on Thanksgiving. There's Eric's house and there's my house. Well, my family, I guess. So my family didn't really get together. Everyone kind of stayed home. So I called the mom and I was like, "What time are you cooking?" Or like, "What time is the food gonna start being made?" And they were started late. So I called up Eric's dad and I was like, "What time y'all making food over there?" And they were like, "Yo, we started already." I was like, "I'm on my way." Feel me?
Wait, hold on. What's early for you? What's early for you?
Early. It was
No,
like
no. I mean, what's late? Well, you say your mom's cooking.
late.
What's
Yeah,
late?
they were starting like at 5, 6, which means the food's gonna be ready about 8, 9. You know what I mean? 10 o'clock.
PM.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at Eric's house, they started around 2, 3, which means it won't be ready around 5, 6. So I was like, if I space this right, I could eat at both places. I
Yeah,
do this every year. You know what I mean?
yeah. So I've always grown up where you know Thanksgiving dinner is like 8 p.m. 7, 8 p.m. is when we're eating. Like that's the around that time is when we all get together. But I've learned a lot of people are eating at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that on Twitter, and I was like,
3 p.m. I'm like, y'all eat at 3 p.m. That's not dinner.
that's a brunch.
Yeah, like we had a big old Dominican breakfast over here in the morning. Not even the morning. It was like 11, about to be noon. And when you eat plantains, you eat that breakfast, those plátanos, bro. That's gonna last
Yeah,
you all day.
that's
So
lasting till 5, 6 o'clock.
and we ended up eating like around 7 ish. So it was kind of perfect. It was my first time ever hosting. Like I made a turkey by myself for the
Did you
first
deep
time
fry
ever.
it?
No, I'm just burn my house down. People every year they're burning their house down. I don't understand. Like you
It's
can't,
insurance fraud, bro. Come on,
yeah, you can't
easy
follow
money.
the instructions. Like make sure it's defrosted and don't fill the whole thing with oil because turkey's gonna go in there and it's gonna overflow. I
Yeah,
think it's pretty simple. I think it's pretty simple. A lot of people are burning their house down every year. Those fucking
it's
turkeys,
probably
but
they probably underestimating how much oil they putting in there.
or I'm hearing a lot too that people haven't they deep fry it when the turkey isn't fully defrosted, so
Hmm.
there's still a lot of water in there. So they throw it in, there's mad water starts splashing everywhere. Mm. But yeah, I hosted for the first time this year, and I didn't know it was gonna be that much work all day.
Yeah, it's definitely a
Like
lot of work.
we cooked a turkey and a pernil, and
Oof.
we put the turkey in around like 2 in the morning because we were just up late the day before. So we're like, oh, let's throw the turkey in now. So by 7, I can get up, check on it. Maybe it'll cook for a little longer, and then we cooked it like really low, like low heat, and then we can take it out and put the pernil on, and it'll still be ready for dinner time, right? So we did that, and I was on my feet from 7 in the morning until we ate at 7 p.m. I was nonstop. We just
Yeah,
cooking everything. And yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be that much work, but I had a great time. I had a great time.
yeah. From my visual experience, it looks like a lot of work.
Yeah, it was OD. Still recovering.
Do you like turkey? Do you genuinely sat there and you're like, yeah, I can't wait to eat this turkey?
No,
Okay, I
the
don't.
turkey was on. The turkey was only made mainly because there were gonna be children. You know what I'm saying? The kids want that turkey. You feel me? They want the visual. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
And yeah, if it wasn't for that, bro, I would have had two pennies. I would have had two pork shoulders roasting. Come on.
yeah. I don't know. They made turkey where I was at. It was actually quite pretty good. Actually, it was like moist. I don't know what the fuck
Mhm.
they did, but it was mad good. But I was like, this still, I would rather have pernil. What's the point of making
I
this shit?
I seasoned mine like a pernil. I seasoned it just like that, and it came out pretty fire. It came out pretty good. It came out pretty good. Yeah, my family always did a turkey, not turkey. They always did pernil, a ham, a lasagna, moro,
What kind
potato
of moto?
salad.
Like
They
guandule or like black beans?
We always had black beans and
Yeah.
the guandule and uh yeah, and any other random shit that anybody else brought. I think that was pretty much the basics right there.
Now the basic you're missing one for the basics. It's the potato salad.
That's what I said in the potato salad.
Oh, you said potato salad?
And potato salad, yeah.
Yeah,
Fire,
that's what
fire.
that's what they had when I came home. There was pernil, potato salad, moro. What else they had? Usually my mom makes a flan with like pineapples on it and shit.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, that shit was really good. Um, but anyways, ready? We just been battling. You ready to start this?
Yeah, I was like, when we gonna stop talking and actually start? Because you haven't introduced us. Does
Welcome
any of
to
that
another.
is wait? Does any of that count? I don't.
Yeah, we'll see how
Oh,
it sounds. It was good. It was good. Welcome to another episode of From the Chat podcast. I'm Christian. I got my boy Steven Batista in the building.
you get on with the
Uh,
government, but go on.
Come on. I'm Christian Batista also. We're
Not not
not blood
related.
related, not blood related,
Not that we know of.
but we brothers nonetheless. We're here with another episode. Steven, let's get right into it. Start us off with some
Oh
submissions.
shit, yo, you gotta remember, I'm on a bullshit setup here. My computer broke. For anyone who's been questioning my audio, my visual, whatever, that shit all broke.
I
All
got
right,
you. Got you. Hold on.
but I have it here. Uh, so the first submission is, would you date women with children? But I don't think that's exactly how it went. Was it?
Is
It was a little
they
funnier when I read it. What was exactly that it said?
it said I'm not gonna say who it was from. I'm gonna protect their I'm gonna protect their identity. But what they said exactly was dating single moms, LOL, when you don't have any kids.
Okay,
Is
so
it weird?
that's much more specific because if we can't answer this with the ideology that we already have kids.
Yeah,
It has to be specifically we do not have any kids, which is my current state anyway.
same,
But
same. So
uh,
how do you feel?
I've never been in that situation. Um, but I feel like most of all, it would probably be an extremely big learning curve. You know what I mean? Like you're stepping into fatherhood without being a father. You know what I mean? Unless you decide not to play that role, because I don't know how that's gonna work out. But that's tough.
Um Now
Yo, but the snacks. Oh, I almost forgot the snacks.
snacks gonna be crazy.
Snacks is crazy.
Snacks gonna be crazy.
I go to
So
my friend's house and they got snacks. My bad, John. I'm sorry.
shout out to John. Oh, John's not here. John's not here, but he'll be here
Motherfucker
next
said
week.
John's not here. Like that's not fucking obvious.
John's not here, but John will be here next week. And the thing with this is that you know that you are in a dating age and where this is going to
It's a
be more
possibility.
common. This
Yeah.
is going to start becoming more common, and
Fuck, it was common in our high school.
it was starting to be a little common in our high
It was
school.
pretty common in our high school.
Hey, they was turning out them babies in our high
Was
school. Not gonna lie to you.
weren't we like number 2 for like most teenage pregnancies?
Yo,
Our high
top
school?
two, top two, and we not two. What you mean? Most pregnancies in the division. You heard?
Niggas was fucking.
They was fucking in our high school. That's all I gotta say. Yo, can you imagine getting with somebody in high school who has a baby already? Because there was a few girls that already had a kid.
Can I
That's
imagine?
tough.
No,
That's
I
so
wouldn't have done it.
tough.
I think I was too mature for that back then. I would be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
I think you probably wouldn't realize how bizarre this scenario is until later. You know, like at first you'd probably feel like, oh, like you've dated girls who had little brothers, right?
Yes.
That had to go with them everywhere they went, like things like that. Like you've been in that situation, so this situation, specifically being in high school, must not be that different. You
It's
know,
it's way different. This person probably can't walk. You got to carry this little being.
we've had people that were, we've had people that were. I want to say they had 2 year olds in high school. They had 2 year olds, 3 year
Those are a
olds.
lot more common, but
They had 2 or 3 year olds in
yeah,
high school.
that's
So yeah, like I was saying, like you had to right now, boom. So yeah, so dating women who have children at our age right now. That was a edit, people.
People have no idea that we just chopped that
uh,
out. But anyway, go on.
so yeah, dating women in your age group, right? Or not even your age group, just at your age right now with children, it's starting to
Wait, we was
become
talking about
more.
high school. We was talking about high school.
Yeah, we were talking about high school, but like doing it now is going to start becoming more a reality versus in high school.
But what about when you're dating someone who has like a 12-year-old? You know what I mean? Like he could fight you technically.
That's true. And these 12-year-olds is big, boy.
I know.
These 12-year-olds is big, bro.
It was weird though because when we was in high school, or let's say after we graduated high school, the generation, I don't want to say generation, but the kids a couple multiple years younger than us, they were a lot smaller. And now it's like they're bigger than even that group. Is you think it's
Hold on.
like a
Hold
thing
on,
like
Steven.
this?
Hold on, Steven. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever you just said right now, I did not even register because you said one thing and I just kept thinking about this over and over again.
What were you thinking
Is
about?
when you said that they're like 12, there's like 12-year-olds, they can fuck you up, right?
Yeah.
All I'm thinking in my head right now is there's some girls that we went to high school with that were pregnant when they was 15.
Yeah. We about to hit.
So you know how old they are if they're our same age as us. You know how old those kids
Yeah.
are.
That's
They're
what I'm talking
12.
about.
They're 12 years old. What?
Yeah, they got 12-year-olds.
Yo, these girls got 12-year-olds out here. Oh no. Yeah. So what'd you say after that?
I don't. You made me lose my train of fucking thought. Oh,
Yo.
but nah, I was thinking. So when we was in high school, or I guess after we graduated high school, we look back at the group or like the groups that graduated after us, I felt like they were all so much smaller than us, right? And now I'm looking at the next group after them, and I'm like, yo, these kids is big as shit. What the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? I'm wondering if where's the what's why that's happening. Maybe it's
Son,
just us. Maybe it's just something I see.
maybe. Something happened where the growth started going was on decline, and
Mm-hmm.
then maybe they opened up some more. They opened up more McDonald's, and that number correlates with the increase in
Oh,
size.
that's when the McDonald's was going under renovation. Oh,
You see,
it
the
makes
local
sense now.
McDonald's was down for a little bit.
Yeah, it's crazy how
Yeah,
far any other McDonald's is from our McDonald's.
for real. They got that in writing. Leo, we own this town. Nobody
For
can come
real.
near this town.
There is nothing near that. Like driving to, because I drive to McDonald's and I'm like, nah, this line is crazy. We all know how crazy that line is.
Yeah,
So then I'm like, damn, do I drive to Wendy's or Burger King? And they're both so fucking far. I'm like, yo, they put a really good spot here.
yeah.
Because either you sit in this line or you drive a little farther.
It's a legit spot, and everybody has this spot in their hometown where that's the spot you all go to after everything, after any local game, after any parties, like any shenanigans. Like you have a spot. Our spot, was just a McDonald's, right? That's where everybody met up.
Everything happened at the McDonald's.
Everybody under the sun, everybody in that school, in our school, was there.
Even after when we was hitting the ages of like 20, 21, 22, and we was just fucked up, it's
We
like,
just
yo, we're
show
gonna go to
up.
McDonald's.
Everybody was still there.
Yo.
It was a high school reunion every time you would go to the McDonald's.
I can't even say the ages 20, 21, and 22. I was just there 3 days ago. I got fucked up at John's house, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get me a little 6-piece and chicken and go home.
Did you hit the drive-through? Or did you walk in?
Nah, I'm an adult now. I went through the drive-through.
You went to.
I was fucked up, but not driving. Okay, I got a ride there.
You don't want to risk any awkward or weird conversations. You run into the wrong person. You know what I mean?
Weirdly enough, that's something that I actually do think about. Like that's why I like the mask so much now. It's like, well, first of all, most people don't recognize me because of my hair, because I had really short hair in high school. But it's like I put the mask on, you don't know who the fuck I am. Not anymore. I really try to like not see people who I once knew in high school. Not anything against them. I just don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, unless you've seen Steven walk before, then you can never not know it's Steven like walking.
I'll pick up the pace when I'm in public places.
Oh, you switch it up?
Yeah, my stride is longer. I'm trying to get in and out of that bitch.
I get you. Yeah, why? I agree with you, man. Like, it's not like I don't want to see old friends and stuff like that. That's always cool, but like that's not the setting. You know what I mean? Like you fucked up. Like you were trying to get in and out. Like that's not the setting.
Yeah, especially if you're fucked up. The first thing they're gonna tell you is like, "Yo, we should chill. How you been?" You know what I mean? They're gonna hit you with the, "Why we didn't chill this summer?" And I'll be like, "I haven't seen you in 20 years. What the fuck you mean? Why we didn't chill this summer?
For real. It's always the same like cliche things like, yo, you damn, where you been? Where you been at, yo? You look mad, yo, you look good, bro. You look
That's
good. You
like,
look a little bigger, but like, you know what I'm saying? He looks good on you, bro. You look straight. It looks
I was
good
just
on
about to
you.
say, bro, what we looked like in high school is incomparable to what we look like now.
They'd be like, damn, you got a little beard going on, bro. You look
Yeah.
good. No, and they'd be like this. Nah, kid. Nah, kid. You look
Nah,
good, kid.
the new thing is twin. They'd be like, nah, twin. That's
Oh,
the new thing.
I see that
That's the
everywhere
new
now.
thing.
Oh my god. So in conclusion, with
Oh, dating.
dating women with children.
All right,
Um,
let's get serious. Would you do it, and up until what circumstances? For example, like age or uh, how many? You know what I mean?
well, how many is true? How many is that's a I don't know if they want to hear, but that's a factor here. If you're a woman who has multiple kids and multiple baby fathers, that's a lot of baggage. Sorry. There's a lot of
Yeah.
baggage for you to ask me. You know what I mean? Of course,
That's a lot of links too. Like, oh, I gotta take fucking this one there, and I gotta take this one to this other baby daddy. I don't know what's going on in that time. You know what I mean?
and it's just not even that. It's like, and of course, like if you fall in love with a person, like you'll forget about all that. Like all that's just like the baggage doesn't even matter. But it's gonna be hard for me to even be in a position to like, that's gonna be a turn off. Like as soon as I come in and you got like 3 kids already, I'm like, I don't know. And also like, I don't want to meet your kids. I just like especially if we just met, like we're just started dating. Like I don't want to meet your kids, bro. Like that's not something I want to do right away.
You also got to get on the same schedule. You know what I mean? Like if she got a doctor's appointment for 1, 2, and 3, she ain't got time for you.
That's true. That's true. But that's yeah, because I don't want to be. I don't want to come in this girl's life and 2 weeks we don't really work out on leave, and I'm just in and out of this little kid's life. Like that fucks the kids up. Like I don't want to be meeting these kids.
I mean, unless you're Michael Jordan, you know what I mean?
And then what I mean, then it's obvious.
Fuck them kids.
It's fuck them kids. Or now, if you're Lil Nas X, did you hear him in the Breakfast Club?
No, what did he say?
A few months ago, he was like, "Man, everybody's talking about like, what about the kids? Like in regards to his antics and his videos and stuff."
Yeah.
And he was like, and I'm just like, man, fuck your kids, man. He's like, and then he started cleaning it up. He said, nah, not like fucking kids, but like, and then Charlamagne was like, nah, bro, you said fuck them kids.
I'm gonna have to agree. That's a you problem.
Yeah, get your kids away from the videos, man. Get your kids away from the tablets. You want to go ahead and transition us to our next submission?
So the next one is a tech firm will pay you $150,000 to use your face on their robots. I think for me, that depends. How long are you using, my face? Also, I can't have someone looking exactly like me and going to rob a bank. You know what I mean? I'm on fucking camera for that shit. We on camera for that shit.
You said so. Your thing's gonna be. It depends on how long. That's gonna be your line that you're drawing.
Yeah. How long?
All right. So you tell me how long is okay for you.
150,000. I'll do 3 months.
3 months. They can use your face.
Damn, 3 months is a long fucking time. I'm gonna bring that down to 2. I think 2 is fair. I'll leave it there.
Well, I think let's answer this question first. Why do they need your face? Like, why do they need like actual people's face?
That's true. If you can randomly make faces in 2K,
you just generate faces. Why do they need actual people's faces?
Okay, that's a good question. I'm taking my offer back. Offer is no longer on the table.
And like now you have my face, and what you can do with it, you have it in impunity. You can just do whatever you want for how long without no consequences. Like you just keep going.
Yeah.
And like, are you gonna put my face on 20 of your robots? Like where's the line?
Oh yeah, that's a good question too. Damn, how many of these robots?
How many of these robots?
There's a whole army of me's out there.
Come on,
for 2 months. Yeah, I take my offer back. I'm good. I'll keep my face on my face.
And then it's like 150K. If they're paying you, but if they're paying you 150K,
Per robot?
What is it worth to them to have your face on a robot?
Oh, that's
You
true.
know,
That's true.
what are you doing with this robot? Like, am I entitled to royalties?
If you send this robot to work, I want a percentage. I am working out there. You feel me? My face is out there working. You got me
Yeah,
cutting
man.
grass. I want a
I
piece.
want a piece, baby. I want a piece. I don't know if you're aware, but in um in some communities that I'm aware of, no names, I know some people that use other people's name to work at warehouses. Right? You know, I mean, I don't know of. I've heard stories
Yeah,
of
for sure, for
people that
sure.
use other people's names, right?
I've heard the same
And
story. Yeah.
and what they'll do is they'll tax them. They'll be like, all right, you can use my name to work at this restaurant, or this place. But I need $100 every check you get. I need $100, right? You gotta pay me 200 a month, whatever, and they just give their name out, the paper out, so they can work. Um, so like, if I know that exists, so if I'm gonna give you my face to just do whatever with this robot, I'm gonna need some back end. I need more than I want to 150. There's no way. I need more than that. I need way more than that. Bro, I know this kid who was 15 years old using his father's name to work at a warehouse, and he would work like 40 hours overtime, like not even to the point where he's not even going to school. He's a 15-year-old kid making, like, at 15 years old at a warehouse, you making money, kid.
Yeah, I know.
Like, now you probably not think of it as money, but at that age, no responsibilities, like, you making money, kid. But yeah, so I know a situation like that's happened. So, where I come from, man, you better give me some money for that. Some more than that. 150. That could be a signing bonus. 150.
Signing bonus.
Could be a signing bonus.
Yeah,
You
you
better
get
give
it.
me
I'm gonna need a lawyer.
how many that routine. Yeah. Nah, turn into
I also
iRobot,
I also
nigga.
want to know where the robot is at 24/7. You know what I
No,
mean?
put a chip on.
I need
Put a
to
chip.
know. Yeah, I need to know where I am at all times.
Let's go. Put a chip on that thing. I need to know if you're trying to rob banks. I need to know what you're doing with it. Yo, Steven, what if they take your robot, they put your face on it, and then you're just a sex doll? Sex doll. They make you a sex doll, Steve.
What's the commission? That's all I care about. I don't
They sell your sexy ass to a little fucking Chinese businessman. They fucking sell your sexy ass.
I'm gonna need commission, bro. I just need commission and to know where that robot's at.
Oh, so you go with that? You straight?
As long as it don't end up on the internet, because that is my face still. You know what I mean? Yeah, listen, you could listen. This robot is not me. I'm just here for the bread that this robot is gonna make.
So you'll
That's all I want.
you'll pimp yourself out.
I would pimp the shit out myself. Yes.
So if you can have yourself, right, cloned into this robot, and you'll put the robot to work at the corner, just boom.
No, that's public. You know, I need something like a Bang Bros, where it's official. You know what I mean?
So you'll create your own, like it'll be like Steven's escorts, and your robot will be an escort.
Actually, that's even like on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? You're paying the robot to go see your family. They'll propose. You know what I mean? I could set different levels on my robot. You know what I mean? The attire 1 through 5. Yep.
Okay.
If he's holding your hand at the dinner, you know what I mean?
So you just replace all the things that you don't want to do with your robot.
Yeah.
That's a slippery slope. That's a slippery slope, Steve. That's a slippery slope. One day it's, I just want you to show up at this dinner. Then the next day is just show up for this job interview for me and just nail it. And then the third day is you fucking Stephen Batista's clone is president of the United States, and you just put in the strings behind the scenes.
Like that's already happening, but that's a different topic.
Yeah, John's not here. We don't have to get into that.
Oh, we don't have to get into that.
We don't have to get into that.
I know John's gonna hear this on his way to work and shit, and he'll be like, "Yo, that's what I'm talking about."
What's our next submission?
Our next submission is, keep it G. I just unlocked my phone because I have it all on my phone, right? Mm-hmm. They probably already got my face on a fucking robot. I just unlocked my phone with my face.
Boy, they just asking you for your permission right now.
Yeah, at that point. The last one is, if someone lost interest in you, would you rather them tell you or ghost you? Shit. Someone lost interest in me, just fucking tell me. You know what I mean? I feel like ghosting someone, you leave too many questions, too many unanswered questions, which I feel like would result in taking longer to get over. But
Yeah,
just
if you ghost somebody, then it's like, damn, it's like it's almost worse because you're like, damn, fuck you too. Like you're not you never respond to me. Like you're on like you don't respond to this person, but they see you all on the gram. I was
yeah,
like, damn, it's been 2 months. Like this person has not written back to me, has not fucked with me. Versus that person saying like, yeah, I have to agree. I'd rather you just tell me to my face. Just be like, you don't even have to tell me to my face. You can call me. Like it's not
write me
all
a
that.
letter, send me a pigeon,
Yeah,
send me a robot with your face on it.
that's it. You know what I mean? Just send me a message saying like, "Yo, this is not it. I thought it was. I was wrong." And then I'm gonna be like, "All right, cool. Salute. Appreciate it."
Yeah,
Just
I feel like
gotta
it's easier for both parties.
easy. Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Um, we got to give out an RIP to Virgil. So Virgil passed away on was it on Thanksgiving or day after? Oh, Sunday. It was Sunday.
Something
It was on Sunday. It was yesterday.
yesterday.
It was
Yeah.
yesterday. It was
No, no,
Sunday.
it was today. This is being recorded Sunday.
It was today. And that when I saw the news, I was like, whoa, like it was so out of left field,
Yeah, it was.
which was like, damn, I don't even think like, oh, Virgil's on his way out, you know. So much like Chadwick,
Chadwick.
like
Yeah.
when Chadwick passed, and this passed similar ways, right? Just they had cancer, kept it to themselves, you know, battled with it privately, which is some boss ass shit.
Especially for
I
both of them,
really
because
admire.
they kept working even
Yeah,
after that. You know what I mean?
I really admire that. Like they had this illness, but they decided to keep it private, work through it, and continue to move on and inspire other people. Like Chadwick, like after you go back and listen to all the stories, and then now you add on the context to it, like oh he was dying from cancer, and then you start seeing everything that he was doing, and it was dope. And then now with Virgil is like I didn't even know he had kids and a wife. Like I didn't even know
Yeah.
he had a
I
whole
didn't even know
family.
how old he was. And then I saw how old he was, and I was like, yo, I thought he was like someone from like my age group. You know, though?
Yeah.
I
Nah,
That's insane.
I knew he was a little older because he rolled with Kanye. So like for a long time, he's been with Kanye. So I assumed they were around the same age.
I knew that too, because he did Pyrex, right? He did Bintrail, a bunch of
Mhm.
clothing brands that were super hot like for a good while back then.
Yeah,
Um,
I
but that
saw
is
I saw a bunch of album covers I didn't even know he designed.
I
Like
didn't even
that he was like listed as a like creative director or something
like
on.
what.
He did ASAP Rockies,
Okay.
that black and white one. He did Watch the Throne, the gold cover.
Ooh, that's hot. That's fire.
He did which is was similar to the Cold Summer album
Mm-hmm.
cover, which is the
Yeah,
all white.
yeah, yeah.
Um, he did Pusha T's album cover, the one where it has like the white dove in it. He did
I
that
can't
one,
remember that one.
and there was another one that I saw on there that he did. Oh, I think they had that he did. He was listed as creative director for My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oof, that's tough.
Where,
Well, my Dark Twisted Fantasy had a bunch of different album covers.
mhm.
I
Yeah,
remember I
so
bought the I bought the vinyl and it came with a bunch of different pictures, and that's when I
mhm,
learned about like the cover. The album had a bunch of different covers actually.
mhm. Yeah,
But something that Virgil said that I do like a lot, and when I posted it, I even quoted him. He said that the things he did was for the 17-year-old version of himself. And it's like I
that's
think
hard.
about that shit, and I'm like,
That's hard.
where would I be had I done things for 17? Because I never thought about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where could I be?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That resonates, man. Because I think maybe in the last few months, even I have like mentally like told myself like, yo, I'm just gonna do things that make me happy. Like this including this, like the podcast. Like I'm just gonna double down on everything that makes me happy. The things that I wanted to do, like as a kid, is a lot of things. Like I wanted to make commercials. I wanted to do something in movies. Like those are things I wanted to make commercials and do slogans. Like those are things that I always wanted to do as a kid, and then kind of strayed away from that. But in the back of my mind, it's always something I wanted to do. And then
Yeah.
now that we started doing this podcast, is like, all right, this is something that I'm interested now, and I'm interested in too. I'm like, but we can also do I can also do all the other things that I've been interested in doing too, and it kind of goes to that, like do things that younger self, like for your younger self,
Yeah.
and I felt that for sure.
Thought
Um,
it was the
I thought it was dope too. Uh, it was just so ironic how it aligned. Like Virgil passed on Sunday, and then right as I saw the news that he passed, I saw Kanye post a link to like his Sunday service. So I was like, right as I heard the news, like Sunday service was beginning. So I couldn't even imagine like
what it
the
felt like there.
what it felt like there. I must have felt like what's the word for that? Like eerie or like
Erie's more like a more negative thing.
negative. Yeah. Well, what's the feeling where it's like where it's almost otherworldly, like or like
I don't know.
when something like that happens? It's the feeling of like
Maybe
overwhelming or
maybe
being overwhelmed.
supernatural.
Maybe supernatural. The the feeling that I'm thinking of is like a mixture between being overwhelmed
Yeah, yeah.
and
They're all overwhelmed with feelings, not just like one specific feeling. It's just overwhelmed
yeah,
with a bunch of different
it's
fucking feelings.
overwhelm and deja vu. It's kind of the emotion that I'm
Why?
thinking of
Why deja vu?
because like you're like how it just aligns.
Okay, okay.
Like
Like
you're like,
odd,
well, like
odd
yeah, like well,
timing.
how like this like coincidence. Like how did this
Yeah,
happen? You know. Um, but yeah, man. Shout to Virgil. Prayers up. Um, R.I.P. That's so insane. And you start seeing everybody posting, and you see how many people like actually
yeah.
were
I didn't even
close.
know him. I didn't know even him and Frank, because Frank Ocean never posts anything. But
Yeah,
Frank Ocean posted up like two super long like
yeah.
paragraphs, and I didn't. I was like, I had no idea that they knew
You
each
know,
other.
the activist, Sean King.
Okay, yeah,
So he posted up, even him. He posted something up because he started a clothing brand like
yeah, yeah.
for his brand
Yeah,
for like to help give back or something. Um, and he said that he showed text messages of Virgil like helping him out. Like, oh, let me show. Like he said that Virgil showed him like different like like walked him through different patterns and like things like that for his clothing brand. And that Virgil said, "Yo, if your kid, because I think his kid was interested in like doing clothes, he said if your kid ever needs any guidance, he can call me on Zoom and we could talk." Like he was like that, which is dope.
it seems like a dope dude.
Yeah, man, seems dope. So yep, R.I.P. to Virgil. I don't even know how to transition us to get out of that sad, fucking
There, there is
sad,
nothing.
sad pit.
Just like
I
life, we
guess
move on.
yeah. I guess speaking on it, you saw Drake and Ye back rekindled
Yes,
their
I think I saw.
love
I
is
saw
forever.
like a. Was it Drake that posted up? It was a picture of him, Ye, and Michael Sarah. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Michael Sarah.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck?
don't, I don't know, I don't know why they had a. I don't know if it was photoshopped into it, but it was fucking hilarious.
That's
I was
funny.
like, why is Michael Sarah here?
That's so funny.
I don't know if it
Yo,
was
now you
just
say that.
some Twitter shit, but
Now you say that. I think I did see that. I think it was like a Photoshop thing. That's funny. Um, yeah. So they posted up with Jay Prince,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they seem to be good in good terms. They're doing that concert to free Larry Hoover, to bring awareness to freeing Larry Hoover, and we saw this coming, right? Everybody knew like, all right, eventually they're gonna be cool. She's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's the
straight.
music industry.
Now, what I hope comes out of this is motherfuckers is fucking
They let Drake
making
rap,
music.
sing, and Ye produce, because that's what everyone has wanted. You know what I mean? Drake's music, if it wasn't for his voice and like the shit he says or whatever, it's kind of boring. And then I don't know, some of the shit he says is a little out of pocket.
Yeah, it's the what you call it? It's the wait, hold on.
What the hell is that?
Hold on.
We got a knock on the door.
Hey,
what's going on, fellas?
knock. You feel
Yeah,
me?
so we got a substitute
You guys can hear
today.
me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right,
Yeah,
great.
we get you.
We got a substitute today.
Welcoming to the stage is Christopher. You want me to show your last name? Christopher
Go ahead.
Melendez.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Did you set this all up because you were coming on the pod, or you just threw all that shit back there?
Nah, listen, I'm moving it. I just moved in, and this shit is all a mess right now. So I had mad posters over here.
Theme Queen set that up behind him. Fuck out of here.
Yo, tell Theme Queens they gotta set up the room, man. Come on, B.
I got Goodfellas here, Ocean's 11, and I got the Rat Pack in back of me.
The Rat Pack.
Wavy.
Yeah.
Wave. Where's that? That's gonna be in your man cave, little man cave.
That's exactly what it is.
Slash
man cave / office.
You still haven't invited me to the new apartment, but it's all good, bro. No worries.
It's coming. It's coming. The invite's coming.
I already saw that Jeremy was there. Listen, you guys make TikToks together. Someone is recording. I know who is recording, bro. So don't act like people haven't been invited there already.
It's coming.
You get the formal invitation once everything is finished. Everything's good, presentable.
Listen, one of these UFC fights, a really good card. I'm gonna invite all of you guys.
Bro, the next one is a good card. What you mean is Nunez?
But listen, I'm going to a wedding that weekend.
You're going to a wedding. Are you going to miss that fight though? Are you gonna miss that card?
No, I'm not gonna miss it. I'm gonna be
I'm gonna be at the wedding like this.
Slide.
Yeah,
watch it. It'll be like
that. Christopher, you walked in on us talking about Kanye and Drake's reunite
at Michael Cera.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
With Michael Cera. we was talking about how hopefully this is the beginning of them collaborating and doing music together.
The producer wants us to talk about who the fuck is Christopher. Listen, anyone that comes on here, just know that they're part of the group chat. They've been through the ups and downs with us.
I am part of it.
That's La Familia. You heard?
Yep.
It's La Familia. So it's the group chat. Everybody in the group chat is welcome to jump on here. And Steven, thank you for the coughing. Appreciate it. I'm sure the listeners are loving hearing Steven's cough.
Who muted me? Unmute me. What the fuck?
You back. You just coughing, boy.
The producer playing.
Christopher is part of the group chat. He's also my lovely cousin. Much love.
To people who don't know, we went on the group chat, me and Christian, while we were like kind of pre-gaming, warming up for this. You know, you got to warm up. And I was just like, yo, we need a sub. And Christopher appeared.
Boom.
You already know I'm here.
I'm 15-man roster. John the IR right now.
For injury reserve.
And Danny's IR indefinitely, bro.
100%. So with Drake and Ye, everybody always said like, yo, if Drake can just like write for Ye and then Ye just does the beats, it'll be the best album of all time. So hopefully this is a push in that direction where we can get a Watch the Throne 2 with Ye and Drake.
I wouldn't call Watch the Throne 2.
If that ever happens, I think that they'll have to build up chemistry, obviously, right? And that's gonna take a while.
Well, they already have a song together.
Glow. That song is trash.
That song is trash. I was just about to say that. Yo, when I saw that they made a song together, and I saw the track list, and I was like featuring Ye, I was like, yo, this song is gonna be a bomb. And then I heard it, and I was like, this is not.
It was like a throwaway, right? It was like them fucking around and seeing what was going on.
Motherfuckers was too high in the fucking studio. This is ass.
Like if they release like a 4-piece, it would definitely be good.
Yeah, I hope something comes out of this. If anything, they just bring more awareness to Larry Hoover. But I hope we get music out of this because at the end of the day,
what if this was all fake? You know, the whole beef and everything, and this whole Larry Hoover shit is where they debut their album together.
It was all a rollout.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be mad because I get the music sooner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, real quick. Now that we've had a couple months, what's your stance, Christopher? Donda versus CLB.
Shit, Donda, Donda, Donda,
Nah,
Donda,
not that
Donda,
track.
Donda.
Donda chant, you heard? How
The
about you,
Donda
Steve?
track.
I deleted that track, but I'm gonna go with Donda.
Bro, Donda
Donda.
just so
It's
good.
Donda is different.
It's so different, bro. And
Mhm.
the more I listen to it, the more I like it.
It's
The
just
more I like every other song.
it doesn't sound like so for like CLB, every sound you can kind of tell what the next song is going to sound like. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Whereas like on Donda, you don't know what the fuck you're about to get next. I mean, unless you memorize the track list,
Absolutely.
you don't know what you're getting next. You know what I mean?
I like the
I feel
way
like. Go ahead.
as I was saying, I like the way the deluxe was like lined up. Like the way the songs came on the deluxe. I like that version a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Because shit, if you know what, I actually when I saw the Donda Deluxe, I went straight down just to see the new song. But I
Yeah,
had
they
to
weren't there.
seriously find that. I had to find it.
Yeah.
Like the only song I found was the one with Andre 3000. Then
Life
the
of
other
the
ones,
party. Boy.
then the others I had to go back to the regular one.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I found out.
I think it's up for album of the year. I don't know if it's on the rap. I think it is. I think it is on the rap album of the year.
Yeah, and also I think album of the year,
Period.
like not just period.
We'll see. I think it's really good. I think it was really good.
Yeah.
And it's not that there's Drake slander on this podcast, but it's just we recognize, what's better.
And I feel like COB is more for the females too.
Whoa.
For the girls.
Yo, are you misogynistic?
I understand.
Not at all.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying because Drake is for the ladies. Drake said.
Wait, didn't Ye say that on the Drink Champs interview?
He did.
Did he?
Well, this
He did.
motherfucker Christopher just reciting Kanye. What the fuck is going on?
No, Drake said.
I only watched that interview once.
I saw that shit twice, bro. All 2 hours of it.
Yeah, it's really good.
You know what he said? He said Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, or something that had 90% of the black woman's vote, and he was like, "You would have thought Drake was running."
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said.
She was elected, and we haven't heard her from her since. That was funny,
bro. It's just I'm not gonna get into shit like that right now, but like it's true, bro. People, they quiet. It's quiet out there.
If you talk loud enough, John will appear, and you have to be out, bro. So keep it down. Keep the politics down, bro.
If I talk loud enough, I'm probably sure somebody walking through this window. Say, what you say?
Yeah, they gonna pull in with a red hat.
Word, fucking
and the AR-15.
Yeah, that's why you got to be happy to live in America, bro. Because you can just say whatever the fuck you want on a microphone with two of your friends, and you don't have really a lot of repercussions. Motherfucker might get fired from the job. You know what I mean?
I know where you're going with this.
But like, you don't really get a lot of repercussions. But like, if you lived in North Korea,
right?
Yeah, no, yeah, the freedom. I'm saying like, if you lived in North Korea, if you lived in North Korea, that wasn't happening. Did y'all see that news going around that there was a North Korea student who sentenced
before you get into that, did you hear about how he banned people from wearing leather jackets because he didn't want them stealing his fashion or whatever?
Wait, who did?
The North Korea?
Yeah.
No way.
Twitter was like ban the drip. I was hilarious.
That's hilarious. Nobody can dress like me.
That's power. That's power, bro.
That's power, bro.
That's power. He's literally the only person in that entire country
with a leather jacket.
That's power. Like, not even killing people. That is power.
That's power.
Anyone can kill someone, but you can't stop a whole country from wearing what you're wearing, and he did that.
Yeah, but how would they find out?
The fuck you mean?
They see you in public when it's over.
Let's say you could rock it at home.
Well,
Bro, you can't even watch TV at home. What do you mean rock at home?
but in that country, everything's so controlled. They probably know who has what articles of
Yeah.
clothing. Like, all right,
They
let me
probably
go.
saw your receipts already and knew you bought one. They probably walked up to your house like, yo, let me get that.
You get that.
Don't have that in the market anymore.
What
Yo,
size? Does that fit King Jong-un?
Yo, Christopher, if you were a dictator in North Korea and you had to ban the one article of clothing that you
I
wear all
know.
the time, what are you picking?
I know why you didn't ask me.
You don't want people to steal your drip. You know, you don't want people to steal your sauce. So what are you picking?
Sneakers.
What sneakers?
Okay,
Oh wait,
bro.
you don't want to wear sneakers at all?
At all? Like no sneakers?
No.
Motherfuckers walking around like the Dominican Republic with boat shoes, bro.
Like
the fake Ferragamos.
Yeah. People gonna be walking around and see me. Damn, I wish I had those. But no, walk around barefoot.
That's Chris, because we're gonna have all the sneakers. He's gonna have all of the sneakers. How about you, Steve? Or what article of clothing you picking?
You're really asking me this question like you don't know the answer?
Just tell me.
No, you know the answer. Come on, go take a guess. Take a guess what I'm betting.
Sure.
I'm looking at you. I'm thinking hoodies.
Let's go.
I'm thinking hoodies.
maybe hoodies, but
Hoodies.
I'd probably pick Sperry's. I'm the only person wearing Sperry's.
Yeah.
Yo, Steven, I hate to break the news to you, but you're the only person wearing Sperry's right now. Right? You don't have to be dictator, bro. You're the only one wearing them right now.
That's funny.
Listen, all right. So if I'm the only one wearing them, I'm pick either Nike socks or that would hurt a lot of people if I'm no Nike socks. If
you said no Nike socks,
yeah, that would hurt a lot of people's feelings. That would be personal. Honestly, just to say fuck Andy, pick polo. Be like, no one can wear polo.
No one can wear polo.
Yeah.
Only you.
Only me. Andy be mad as fuck.
Yo, it's so wild the amount of control that's happening over there in North Korea.
For those of you that don't know, hold on. Yeah. For those of you who don't know Andy, this man literally only wears polo. Like, he's going to show up to your party with a black polo t-shirt, and underneath it is probably another black polo t-shirt that's probably thinner with boxers.
Yeah.
And his socks are also polo. Like, Andy wears everything polo.
It's fucking down to the sock, baby.
Oh, and if he's going to a wedding, it's a polo button down with polo jeans
all day. For me, underwear sponsored by Marshalls, straight up polo pack from Marshalls. But with North Korea, yo, imagine not being able to just watch TV like regular TV or watch certain shows. Like the news were going around that a North Korea student was sentenced to death for smuggling Squid Game.
No,
that's wild.
Dude, who's trying to watch Squid Game, bro? What's the name of the dictator? Kim Jong-un.
Yeah,
bro. Kim Jong-un said, "Oh, you like Squid Games, motherfucker? I got a Squid Game. I got Squid Game for you. Fucking sentenced to death, bro. You crazy?
Yeah, that's wild. No. That's a lot.
That's OD.
Do they have jails over there? They do have jails. Come on.
Yeah, the entire country, motherfucker.
Not more than us, though. What's up?
That's true. Not more than us.
Gang America, you heard? Yo,
come on.
It's like, what do you do about that? You don't do anything about that, right? About what's happening.
What do you mean?
Like North Korea, like,
what can you do about it? Like,
because if you like, put yourself in that position, you're the president of the United States, right? What do you do about shit like that?
Can't do shit.
Do you do anything about it?
No, because he has allies. You know what I mean? You're starting a possible World War III. You start fucking with him. You know what I mean?
Who's his allies?
I don't remember, but isn't it like Iran?
We'll smoke the motherfuckers. Who else?
I mean, yeah, we will.
Trump.
But once you,
he's with the Rocket Man. Nah, chill. He can't. Trump is straight up America.
Didn't they meet each other? They met up.
Yeah,
I think
Trump and Kim met up. Wait, honestly, to solve world peace, all we need is Dennis Rodman. The motherfucker's best friends with Kim Jong-un.
You're right.
Yeah. That's weird. What? That's
that motherfucker's probably sitting together watching Squid Games. He's like, yo, nobody else can watch this shit.
Bro, you this is what's great about America. You ready? Have you watched the movie The Interview?
Yeah.
I see. It was a while back.
That's with
Yeah,
Seth.
it's and James Franco,
That's
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Franco.
and the whole movie was about him going to North Korea and interviewing Kim Jong Un,
Yeah.
and it's a whole comedy, and it's not putting them in the best light, right? But it was filmed here in America and is out. I guarantee nobody over there saw it except for Kim Jong Un. Like that's what's good. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
Didn't he threat America saying like, yo, if
Oh,
you put this movie out,
no, he
So,
threatened
like,
Sony.
some
He
shit
threatened
is gonna
Sony.
happen?
He threatened Sony.
So-
Yeah, he threatened Sony. But I think they ended up getting hacked after that. We was actually talking about that shit earlier today, right?
Oh yeah,
When did
they
that
did.
movie come out?
Yeah.
When did that movie come out?
the
Because we were talking
interview-
earlier about the 2011 hack on Sony that put fucking my PlayStation down for 3 fucking weeks, and 70 million accounts were like robbed of their information. But I think that happened around. I don't know if the interview was before or after that.
The interview was
I'm trying to remember if they were linked or not.
2014, 2015.
Okay, so no, they're not linked.
No.
The movie made $12 million.
It's pretty good.
Oh my god!
Is that a lot? Is that considered a lot?
It says estimated budget. Their budget to make the movie was $44 million.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they didn't get.
Wait, but
profit.
but gross is after, right? After the fact.
Yeah, yeah.
What was it? All right. Still, oof.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what you do about that. Like, it's not nothing you can really control. That's why, the whole Ernes Cancer thing is like I feel where he's coming from.
You gotta say his name right, bro. He got a citizenship
Ennis,
today.
Yeah. What was the last one?
Ennis Freedom
And his freedom.
is so for you that don't know. Ennis Cancer, right, is a center for the Boston Celtics, the greatest team that ever existed, and he is changing his name to Ennis Freedom. Now, if you don't know about Ennis Cancer, he is from Turkey and can no longer go back to Turkey because the government is after him in Turkey, right?
He can't even leave the country.
He can't leave the country. So anytime the NBA sometimes has like London games, or whenever they face Toronto and we go to Canada, he doesn't travel. And he has been going at LeBron James for a little while now. And
It's been about a month.
I think he has talked about the situation like since it's been happening about him in China. So if you don't remember, LeBron James was in Hong Kong. They had a game in Hong Kong, and they asked him about the things happening over there, and it was on the heels of Dale Morey speaking negatively towards China, like in support of the people in Hong Kong, right?
That's what got him fired from the Rockets, right?
That's ultimately what got
Yeah.
Dale Morey fired from the Rockets, right? And then and this was also around the time where LeBron was like very vocal about social rights and all these issues that we have here in America. So then when he went over there and they asked him about the issues they're having over there, he gave a real safe answer to that. And people criticized him because they're like, oh, now that your money is in stake, right, over here in China, because China, you play in the games, they just stop everything. Perfect example of that was with John Cena. You saw what happened with John Cena, right?
No, what happened?
No.
So John Cena referred to Taiwan as it's a country, like just recognize it as a country. China was like, what you said? And they threatened to pull just not show Fast and the Furious in China. And to show you how important that is, the numbers is like they did 150 million first week or something like that, and 130 of it was in China.
Damn.
To show you that amount of money
Damn.
that's influencing that. And then I'm just gonna pull it up actually, so you can see what John Cena had to say. This is crazy. Like when you see it, you're not gonna believe that this is real.
This
I
is
can't believe you
live.
guys I can't believe you guys haven't seen this. John Cena.
Yeah, who's having a party? That's you, Coy?
Yeah, it was that.
Oh, for
My
those
girl's
that don't
here.
know, Koi,
My girl's here with her best friend.
Christopher's nickname is Koi.
Bro, this is
Unless you're not family, then he'll marry into the family,
hold on. Look at this.
which is an inside joke. Shaka for the inside jokes. Feel me?
Hey, inside jokes. All right, let's see.
I crashed my car into a bridge.
Bro, this is so crazy. Look, share my screen. All right, for people just listening, I'm pulling up John Cena's apology, and you'll be able to hear it.
就是
Yes, you
很
Oh, was it?
很重要。我爱更尊重中国，更中国人。
A Late Show has acquired the full apology.
啊，
你好，中国，就是叫西呢。我做很多采访，很多。所以在一个采访，我有一个错误。
What?
所有人问我，如果我可以用中文
Is this accurate?
所以
so okay, so I'll stop it. You get the point. So I
Yeah, why didn't he just speak English? Like,
but that's like the craziest part too. Like,
Wait, was the subtitles accurate? I don't believe it.
I don't think the subtitles are 100% accurate what they were saying, because I the last thing I saw didn't have that, calling it a Zootopia. Like I don't think that's what it said.
he could have just done it in English. I don't think all that was
Bro.
necessary.
That just shows you the kind of power that they have on his profession, because if he wasn't scared of whatever the ramifications of that is, then he didn't have to do anything like this. And the fact that he did it that he speaks Mandarin and he did it in Mandarin is just like an eerie. It's just like a scary image of like, oh shit, like this motherfucker is apologizing in full Mandarin. Like that's
Was it on that Lee show?
what's the what? No,
The
no,
Late
Was
Show.
it on?
he released it. He just released it. It wasn't on that Late Show. No.
But do they have him saying that Taiwan is a country? Like, why did he say that? I feel like that's so sellout-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why he said what? What part?
Well, to say that Taiwan's not a country.
Oh, for him to go back and say and apologize for what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I understand from his perspective. Like, oh shit, I'm about to lose the film. Like, I understand why he was pressured into doing this, because you were about to lose the film, potentially hundreds of millions of dollars. So I understand why he was pressured into doing this. But the fact that he has to do it is what's like, well, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, yo, who's in control? Because if you're scared to say anything about somebody, who's really in control here?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like his publicist didn't do such a good job on that.
And so to go back to kind of what we were already.
Wait. Why does I have so many questions? Why does Taiwan even come up in the conversation with him in China? You know what I mean?
I think he was on a press run, and he was like, "Oh, I think he said something around on the lines of like one of those throwaway lines. Oh, it's good to be here in the country of Taiwan, or something like that. Like it's good to be
So
here."
he was
whatever.
in Taiwan when he said that.
I don't know, but he said something to the effect of recognizing them as their own country. That's all he did. That's all he did, and like a throwaway line like that, and he's over here apologizing.
What the fuck? That shit is so many questions. I have so many
That's-
questions.
Bro, like apparently, which is a smart business move. But apparently, Vince McMahon, he was a superstar in the WWE.
Oh.
Vince McMahon told John Cena to learn Mandarin and pick up and like send him to like classes to learn Mandarin, which is a smart business move, right? You have your biggest superstar who can speak Chinese or Mandarin and can, you can market them to that market that's big as hell, right? So smart business move, but like looking at it now, that's so freaky, so freaky. And to circle back to the Ernes Kanter thing, Ernes Kanter called out LeBron like, "Yo, like, are you gonna speak out on inequalities, or are you picking and choosing when you speak out on inequalities due to this?" And then he started. Ernes Kanter has been coming after after Nike. Like, have you seen him put up photos of his shoes or the shoes that he's worn to the games?
He wore like a pair of 11s that said modern day slavery. It was a pair of 11 lows, and he wrote in black modern day slavery.
Yeah, I'm them. Yeah, let me show you this. So he's done multiple things. So he's promoting not playing for Beijing in 2022, right? And here's the shoes that Steven is talking about.
So I have a question. When it comes to the Olympics, right? I'm assuming you're talking about Olympics when playing in Beijing.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, those are tough.
Those are pretty hard, right?
They're hard.
They got blood splatters on them. It's tough.
Yeah. Bro, the shit. You've heard that they have like nets, right, to stop people from committing suicide in the factories.
The Nike factory.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, look, like
those are 13s.
He's been going after it, and these are the ones that I'm pulling up on the screen right now. These are the ones. Damn, look at how they got LeBron.
Yeah.
He wore these shoes. You see his LeBron being crowned by what I believe is King. Yeah, he's being crowned by. So he wore these when the Celtics played the Lakers. He wore these on the court.
That's sick.
The other shoe says, "I am informed and educated on the situation."
I wonder what he said, because I'm sure he said he talked while playing the game. You know what I mean?
Ooh, just trash talking.
But this is like political trash talk. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be like, you suck. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of trash talk.
If Ernes Kanter or Ernes Freedom, my apologies. If Ernes Freedom was like super nice at ball, like if he was a superstar, this would have been WWE material.
Yeah.
Because you imagine him just posting LeBron up and giving him a shimmy, and you'd be like, sell out.
So
and just fucking spin off the right shoulder, fade away off the glass, just fucking boom, communist bitch, like communist bitch, and I just like just going off. This would have been a movie.
Slave labor whore.
Yeah, fucking.
But did LeBron ever respond though?
I saw something where LeBron was like, "Oh, he's just using my name to create an opportunity for himself," or something like that.
Do you agree? Do you think he's using his name to create an opportunity for himself? I think he knows. I think I was gonna say no. I think Enes Kanter knows what level of basketball he plays at. You know what I mean? I'm sure he knows that he's not gonna have even close to the mark LeBron has left on basketball or the longevity LeBron has had. So I don't think he's using LeBron's name.
No. The reason why I don't think he does is because he's been talking this talk for a long time. Yeah, he's been talking about Turkey and their thing, and their situation. And he's had people after him for speaking his mind. He's had like literal governments after him.
Bro, so and it's much people he's lost are much more important than losing LeBron. Like, he lost his entire family. His own father wrote a letter to the president of Turkey and was like, I'm sorry for having such a son. He was like, I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed for having such a son that's no longer my son. His mom publicly rejected him, his whole family. But it's his family's still getting punished while living in Turkey. They're not allowed to leave. They're not allowed to work. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but
yeah, that's why I take those comments from his parents, although they suck and it might hurt him to hear. I don't take that as full honesty because look at the conditions you're living in. You're being threatened by the government. Like,
yeah,
you almost gotta say that. What were you gonna say, Christopher?
Well, I think Ernes Freedom is trying to use LeBron because if you think about it,
I see what you're saying.
How do you pronounce his name? Ernes, right?
Ernes.
Ernes, right? He doesn't have a big a voice
as LeBron. Like LeBron's.
Exactly. So even just saying his name is gonna make headlines.
Because he could have said KD too. He could have said any Nike sponsored basketball player. You know what I mean?
Well, LeBron specifically. LeBron specifically had this situation with, like, when they asked him directly about the Hong Kong stuff, and he was like, I don't want to talk about it, right? So I understand why he's going at LeBron, but Christopher makes a good point where maybe he's not using, like when you say using LeBron's name for an opportunity,
Yeah.
it sounds like he's only speaking out against LeBron so he can be relevant. But in reality, I think the way Christopher is saying it is
He's just
by
trying to
him
get the word out.
by him exposing LeBron,
Mhm.
who is this big superstar. He's bringing awareness to this problem where he is not reaping the benefits of it. Right? He's not reaping the benefits of bringing awareness to this. Right? He's bringing awareness because his, things are wrong in this.
It's a very high risk, low reward kind of
For him,
situation.
yeah. Because again, like LeBron could just make the call, like, yo, get this motherfucker out the league.
Yeah.
Get this man out the league, man. Like, I don't want to see this man.
Maybe that's why Isaiah Stewart wanted to fuck him up.
Maybe Isaiah Stewart is an undercover Chinese fucking agent trying to fuck LeBron up, son. That's why he was trying to fuck LeBron up. And LeBron knew it, and that's why LeBron said, boop, boop, give him a little piece.
Talking about Bron, did you see how he got fans ejected out of the stadium?
Yeah, if the rumors are true, I fuck with that.
Yeah, they
I mean,
ellos
that's-
se pasaron.
Listen, LeBron has the power of doing anything he wants on that court.
Yeah.
Shit,
They were
trying
to say that they were hoping Bronny would die like in a car crash or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, that's not trash talk.
You
know what I mean?
No.
Like if LeBron kicked him out because they were like, yo, LeBron, you suck, like you're a crybaby, shit like that, then you're corny.
Yeah.
Right. But saying that you wish my kid died, that's more than basketball.
Get out of here. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that shit to people I'm playing basketball with. Like the farthest out goes, I'll be like, suck my dick while playing basketball. But other than that, like
even that's fighting words.
Yeah, even that's fighting words.
It's crazy. So what were you gonna say, Christopher?
I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
You're saying LeBron has control of that court. Anything that happens in that court.
Oh yeah, he's like, you remember when Michael Jordan went up to the ref? Yo, I got fouled. Call it. The ref called it.
Yo,
the same thing with LeBron. He's the face of the NBA.
Yo, what Christopher's talking about, I didn't think that was real. I thought it was like a voiceover thing, but it was a real thing. Yeah. When he was like, "Did he foul you? Yeah, man, he fouled me. All right, if you say he fouled you, I'm gonna believe you, Mike."
He was like,
"He fouled me." He was like, "Foul on everything." I'm like, "Damn, bro.
That's funny as hell."
Damn, MJ really had it like that. He had these boys.
Imagine that's only recorded once. You know what I mean? How many of these other? Let's be real though. MJ deserves in today's basketball. MJ deserves many more free throws than what he got. You know what I mean?
Yeah. With today's rules.
Yeah.
Yo, Curry is going crazy.
He is going crazy,
bro. Curry is not playing any games.
Shout out to whoever has him in our fantasy league, because
beige rage, boy. Here, Go ahead. Talk about Curry, man.
Yo, who was the favorite in the beginning of the season? Tacumpo, right?
Yeah, Giannis.
For MVP?
Nobody,
people saw Giannis hitting, getting buckets, like shooting threes, shooting middies, and people was like, yo, it's over. It's over. But Curry can still do that.
Yeah, I think.
But how can you stop Curry? Because
I'm saying, I think in the beginning, people would have had Giannis, probably KD, and who would have they put at third? I don't even know. I don't think they would have put Curry.
The Lakers.
But now, maybe LeBron. But you said, how do you even guard Curry?
Yeah, they only run. I mean, I've seen highlights, right? And when he shoots like these crazy ass threes, right? They run a lot of pick and roll. So
yeah,
even like on the switch, when they switch, like he still finds a way to make those threes. It's incredible, bro.
Well, when you're playing defense, because speaking from like me playing defense, you feel something when you're playing defense. You're like, I'm gonna lock this dude up, and it just happens. You know what I mean? Like you just lock in. So when you get the pick and roll, this person's probably not locked in. You get what I'm trying to say? Like when you get the switch, Curry still has the ball, and Curry's still doing his thing. But once you get the switch off, that momentum, that fire you have inside you, kind of just dies out. You're no longer guarding him anymore.
And all he needs is a little bit of space to get his shot off.
Yeah.
which is like the most dangerous because now on those switches, any little hesitant of going over the switch or going under, any moment where you hesitate and he has a open look, that's a bucket. That's why that's why you see Curry starts to go crazy in those later quarters. Well, a lot of NBA players do, but like in those later quarters when people, um, maybe I can equate it to, in boxing, the later you go on in the rounds, the lower your hand starts to go because it's just heavy.
Yeah.
Maybe the same thing maybe the same thing happens in basketball. The later the game is the more your hand starts to come down a little bit. Maybe the slower you get around those picks.
The less defense you play.
Curry starts going crazy.
Yeah.
I think Curry's trainer. I think I saw this on Bleacher Report, where Curry's trainer talked about him practicing his threes. Like he would consider it a miss if the ball would even touch the rim going in. Like that's how technical they're going into his shooting. Like if it goes like right through the rim, like that's a make. But if it even swivers, that's all. That's all.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
I saw them say like, practice is not even about making shots anymore. Like it's not even about the ball going in because that's happening. It's just everything else. Yeah, man, that's insane. That's insane. When it's all said and done, man, Curry he's gonna be up there.
He's one of the greats already.
Going back to the topic, LeBron, do you think he should say something about China? The slave labor going on over there? I understand his position.
He has business over there, so he has to be careful with his words.
that's why he put I don't know if you saw the shoes, but that's why Ernes Kanter put money and then the greater symbol morals
over morals.
Yeah.
So personally, I think he doesn't have to say anything about what's going on over there. I'm part of the group of people that think, yo, we gotta control what we got going on over here, right?
Okay, that's valid.
And I don't like he doesn't have to go on and say that stuff. Some people would say, bro, keep the same energy, right? If you're gonna talk about everything going on here, talk about things going on over there, right? But what I think is, like, if it was me, you would ask me like what's going on there. I'm like, yo, if anybody's I would just be real vague. Where like, yo, if anybody's committing any crime, I'm not for it. I'm for people having freedoms. And I keep it just like that. I'm people having freedoms. If they're doing anything against that, I'm not with that. If they're not, then whatever. That's a real easy way, even though China might take it the wrong way, right? But I think that's a real easy way to just, cover all bases and don't have to really delve into that.
I agree. I also feel like I think he should have said something. There's many countries, as fucked up as it sounds, that they could move the factories to. You know what I mean? Of course, the prices keep going up regardless. You know what I mean? Jordans are no longer $80; they're $220 fucking dollars. No. But are those people getting paid even more? They're not.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
It's at this point, it's greed. At this point,
it's tough because for me, I'm always about like disrupting everything. I'm always about, yo, fuck y'all. Like I'm always with that. So from the jump, that would have been my energy. Like, oh, I'm not fucking with y'all. But once you get in bed, what I'm saying, that's a lot for me to say right now. What happens when I got hundreds of millions of dollars coming in, right?
Maybe his contract is for life.
His Nike contract is for life, yeah.
His Nike contract is for life. It's a billy.
And it's for a billy. So like,
is your life worth a billy?
Yeah, I was gonna just say that. Yeah.
Easy for me to say, but what happens when they throw that $1 billion in my face? Am I gonna say no because you are part of you do business this way?
Realistically, LeBron doesn't even have to play basketball. $1 billion is enough for you and your grandkids. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, keeping it G, you give me $1 billion. I won't talk about China either. bro, you give me $1 billion, but I don't care, bro. At that point, I don't care because like, how many corporations do we support right now that are doing horrible things in our own country, doing horrible things?
That's true.
It's like, yo, you're not gonna take $1 billion from McDonald's, who probably kills more people than COVID every year.
Yeah.
Like based on like diabetes and like obesity, shit like that. And I don't want to put all of it on McDonald's, but I'm saying like just for comparison, like you want to take $1 billion from these fast food restaurants.
Well, there goes the McDonald's sponsorship if we ever had one.
Yeah.
Listen, I just said I'm taking it. You know what I mean? Yo, a la pop pop. You know what I mean?
But-
I'm taking it.
I'm loving
But-
it too, dog. Billy, I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. But you know, at the end of the day, we here in America, you guys speak your, you know, you got your freedom of speech, speak your mind. And so that's the thing. You can support, you can do whatever you want to do. And that's the point. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do.
Damn, Billy.
A Billy though.
I can't even imagine. I can't imagine having a room.
The way I see
You
a
know?
Billy is one more dollar of 999,999,000. You know what I mean? Like I don't think about the zeros. I think about all those nines.
Yeah. We get a Billy. We can get a Billy. We can get there. We can get a Billy, no problem. I want to talk about quickly about Ashanti and Taylor Swift. And it's a little bit in the music industry, but I wanted to talk about it because I thought it'd be an interesting conversation. So, did y'all see that Taylor Swift like re-recorded all of her old music? Right?
Yeah.
Is that the album that just came out? Is it that album or no?
Yeah, it's red.
So that album is
Oh, Christopher
old
listens
old
to
music.
No, I am. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Christopher
it's
listens
old.
to only women music. Not only women. I'm saying women made music.
Yeah. So is everything on the album already a song that existed?
I listen. I don't listen to Taylor Swift like that. But
You
I
listen to the
know.
Summer Walker album?
Of course.
Yo, why you have to put me on the spot like that?
Of course.
Did you listen to the
Anyway.
album?
Yes, I've listened to it.
Did you want to break up with your girl when you heard it?
Wait, give me a second. Wait,
Oh,
hold up.
my boy body, you heard?
Hold
My
up.
music, you heard?
Yeah. Did you want to break up with your
Well,
girl
I'm-
after you heard it or no?
I'm on my feelings too.
Fire. I want to
Yeah,
get the
buddy, those.
vinyl.
But with especially Taylor Swift, that album was nominated for a Grammy, right?
Sure.
With Donda. I like that's like I don't know, because if that album was already recorded, right, it's still the same music. So was that first album even nominated when it first came out?
I don't know.
It's
I don't know. But
really,
with that, like the reason why they're re-recording is because they don't own the music in the first place.
mhm.
Right? They don't own the music in the first place. Due to their contract. So they don't own their masters. So the workaround for Taylor was like, oh, I'm gonna re-record this music and put it out currently, which you can do. But the thing is that whoever owns the publishing is still gonna get paid off of it. So like I think Scooter Braun, or did he sell it? Scooter Braun had her masters and then he sold it to another company or some shit like that. I don't know.
That's crazy that your art is just being sold by somebody not you. That's insane.
And so like even if she recreates it, was the same thing with Ashanti. You can recreate your music, but the person who owns it in the first place that has the publishing is gonna get paid again because you're using the lyrics, the melodies, like.
Oh, I did not know that part.
Yeah,
That's
they're still getting a piece of it still.
It's kind of ass backwards. You're working twice as hard and they're still getting paid. You know what I mean? You're wasting the same amount of time.
They're still getting paid, but you would get paid a bigger portion of what you're getting paid before. But the thing is, you're relying on people not listening to the old music, listening to the new one, and you're asking for a lot because if you play "Foolish" by Ashanti, right? If you play the old one, that's my shit. I put it on. I know everything. But if you play the new one and there's even a little note that's different, I'm gonna notice. I'm gonna be like, oh, this is not even it, right?
Mhm.
It's your voice not gonna sound the same. Like nothing's gonna be the same about it. So it's not gonna hit the same as the original. So you're banking on those loyal fans to come
another one.
support it. You're banking on those loyal fans to come support it. I don't know if it's going to pay off in the long run, but Taylor Swift's perspective, she got a huge fan base, so she's probably going to win off this. I'm not so sure about Ashanti though.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
I mean, they're not the only ones. I think who else?
There's a few people, a few like old bands
yeah.
that are doing it now. People are selling their masters now too. Like, was it The Dream? I think The Dream was selling his, and a lot of people are selling theirs, cashing out. So,
I think Lil Wayne too.
I hope that's not true though, because I think the number was like crazy low for his entire discography. Yeah, I think the number was like 100 million for his entire discography.
Bro, Lil Wayne fans really stand Lil Wayne. Like people who be like, "Oh, Lil Wayne's the greatest rapper ever." I'm like, he's not even top five.
Top five.
I can't agree with people who are like Lil Wayne's the greatest ever. I'm like, yeah, he had some songs that were fire, but after like the Duffel Bag Boy series, I'm like, it's it for Lil Wayne.
I wonder if that includes the Drake and Nicki Minaj's masters, because he also owned that too.
Did him or Baby? Did Baby own that?
What are you talking about?
Is it Wayne or did Birdman own that? I think it was Birdman.
Young Money, Cash Money. So.
But all I know, to like Steven's point, Lil Wayne ain't on Billboard's top 10 fucking best artists of all time. You see that? You see that list that came out, Christopher?
No.
So I'm gonna read the list to you from 1 to 10.
These are in order,
one at a time in order. The first one is the Beatles. They got the Beatles as the number one artist of all time.
I don't disagree with that.
The Beatles. I mean,
no, I don't disagree. No.
I mean, I love the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles.
I'm a big Beatles fan. I think maybe with sales and everything, maybe.
I don't see. That's where my questions come in. Is this based on sales? You know what I mean? Listens, or is this based on like, okay, this is actually a good song? You know what I mean?
Well, let's see if we can add some context to it. Number 2 is Madonna, right? Madonna's number 2 all time.
I also agree with that. I don't listen to Madonna, but I know that there's Madonna stands.
So the first 2 are already influential, shifters of music, right? So the Beatles came in, and even though they got their sound from people like Chuck Berry and shit like that, they still came in and provided a shift, like something new, right? Something different. So like same thing as Madonna. I think Madonna was the first like risque pop star. Like,
I never listened to Madonna.
Do any of you follow Madonna on Instagram?
No,
bro.
No.
I follow Madonna, and yesterday or a few days ago, she put up a bunch of pictures, and she got her nipples all out on Instagram, like 3 different pictures. And then she's got her ass out poking. She's got the nastiest fake ass I've ever seen in my life. Yo, I'm sorry, Madonna fans.
I've seen that
so much that I was like, yo, is this fake? Like, is this a prank? Like, what's going on? It was bad. But anyways, so she was a shift, and then third on the list is Elton John, which probably another cultural iconic shift. Yeah.
Okay.
Influence.
Mm-hmm.
And then fourth is when you kind of lose me. Maybe I am not educated, and maybe I'm not the demographic for this. But fourth, they have Elvis Presley, and I'm like, I know he was big. I know he's a superstar, but Elvis Presley.
I mean, didn't he marry somebody who was like 15 years old?
He did marry a little girl. It was a different time, but he married a little child. He married a fucking 13-year-old, something like that. Crazy. Um,
Honestly, I'm waiting
maybe
for Summer Walker. Summer Walker is in this list, right?
she's not on this list. Not on this top 10.
Not on this top. Maybe your
Right,
top 10.
right.
She's 1 through 9, but
Right after Elvis, there's Mariah Carey.
I don't
Yeah,
agree with that one. What? You could see that?
Mariah Carey's,
Yeah.
bro. I mean,
Yeah.
do you know anything besides the Christmas song from
I know a
Mariah
couple.
Carey?
I know a couple songs. I know her and Eminem beefed, you know.
Oh my god.
I remember that.
Listen, I
So-
think she's on the top 10 because of the Christmas song, though. That shit
Look-
literally plays every fucking year, every minute
but-
in multiple retails. Think about how much money she's made off of that shit.
For sure. But this next person on this list, I probably would put over Mariah, Elvis, and Elton John. And that's Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
I'm probably putting Stevie Wonder above them on that
Do
third
you-
spot.
Do you think
So far.
that him being blind makes this a little weirder?
What do you mean? Because he can't see where he ranked on the list?
What the
Well, that's
fuck?
skeptical.
Bro?
Because he can't see where he...
No, I'm sure somebody told him.
What you said, Christopher?
That's skeptical. We don't know if he's really blind.
Yeah,
You know,
that's-
we've seen these conspiracy theories. Like,
this is true.
yeah.
Well, if he's blind and he's giving himself that mustache, bro. Have you seen his mustache? His goatee?
Yeah.
It's pretty tough. It's tough.
That's not even a good.
Under Stevie is Janet Jackson. This is what these lists are fake. I'm just gonna say that. These lists are
what the-
fake.
I don't know why
They're not
Janet
real.
Jackson's on there.
Because you know who's under Janet Jackson?
Michael.
Michael Jackson. It's
Yeah,
under
how-
Janet Jackson.
How is Michael under Janet?
That
I'm
no.
gonna be quite honest. I can't name a single Janet Jackson song.
Hold on.
I
Hold
think I have
on.
one of your songs in my playlist.
The producer said, Steven said, "How is Janet Jackson above Michael Jackson?" And the producer said, "Because Janet Jackson's alive."
That's also skeptical. We don't even know if Michael's actually dead, bro.
That's fucked up. That's funny.
Motherfucker changed
Yeah.
his whole appearance. He probably still out here walking around somewhere.
Well, these lists are just for people to start talking about him. That's what they are for. They're for. So then we got Michael Jackson. So then Michael, I'd probably put Michael above Madonna, even, right?
Yeah, I put Michael at probably 1. I'm gonna be quite honest.
The Beatles. I mean,
okay,
Michael Jackson
Beatles.
bought the Beatles masters, so you gotta be one. If you buy their masters, like you gotta be number one.
Either 1 or 2 for Michael and the Beatles. That's neither here nor there.
I put a Michael number one, honestly, because he bought their masters at auction. This is how the story goes. Have you heard that story about him
What?
buying the Beatles masters?
I thought him and Paul McCartney were best friends, and he was like, "Yo, you want these masters?"
No.
I thought that's how it went.
So the way the story goes is that Paul McCartney was telling Michael Jackson, like, "Yo, you should get into buying like publishing and buying masters for people's music because there's a lot of money in it." And then the story goes that Michael Jackson thought, "All right, whose masters are worth the most?" And he was like, "Well, the Beatles." So he just went and bought the Beatles masters when they were being auctioned off and shit.
Yeah,
Wow. Then we have ninth, we have Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, shout out to Whitney Houston.
okay.
One of the greatest voices of all time. I think when I think greatest voices, I think maybe Whitney Houston and
Summer Walker.
no.
Ariana
Okay.
Grande.
No. I think Whitney Houston and Freddie Mercury.
Okay, yeah. Queen's not even on
Oh
this
yeah,
list.
yeah.
No.
I just realized that.
And then the last person on this list got me confused.
Yeah, this shit threw me the fuck off.
Number 10. Yo, Christopher, can you even guess who you think is number 10?
Listen, I'll give you hints. They are alive and titty tattoos.
Haven't dropped albums in haven't dropped an album in like 10 years. It feels like
Nah.
worth
Summer Walker.
nah.
Yo, she has titty tattoo. Yeah.
But this person hasn't dropped an album in a long time, and she's reportedly worth $1 billion.
What the
You feel me?
fuck? She married someone worth billions of
Oh
dollars
yeah,
too.
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, Rihanna.
It's number 10. It's number 10 on the list. Like, no disrespect to Rihanna, but number
How?
10?
How the fuck?
Right after Whitney Houston? Are you crazy?
How is Rihanna above even
Beyonce.
Drake? Beyonce.
Right? Like Drake, Beyonce is
Yeah.
all above Rihanna right now. You oughta
What
know.
the fuck?
Yeah, this list is just made to
Fuck with people.
fuck with people, man.
All right, who are you adding to this list and getting the fuck out? One exchange each.
I only get one.
Yeah.
I'm taking out Elvis and I'm putting in Kanye West. Taking Elvis out, I'm putting on Kanye,
My man said
motherfucker.
fuck white
West.
people.
Fuck Elvis, son. Fuck Elvis, son. Elvis and the Beatles, they both like are, ones that took from Chuck Berry, like took their music and kind of just remade it. They're, you know what I mean? It's still nice. It's still nice. What do you think? How about you? Who you taking out?
Elvis Presley, I'll take out, and Jay-Z. I'll do Jay-Z.
Putting Jay-Z up there,
That's it.
artist. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. What fucking Mexican
so-
mariachi band you're fucking throwing in here?
Yo, what? Yo, that is crazy that there is only English speaking artists on this list. You know what I mean?
Who would be an all-time Spanish great?
Aventura, bro. Come on,
Aventura?
bro.
Aventura over Selena?
That's tough. Selena's not my time. She died fucking 3 weeks after my birthday. So like,
8 out of the 10 people here are dead. What are you talking about?
Oh,
2,
you're
3.
You're right. I never really listened to Selena. I seen the movie, but
Selena.
would I put them over Selena? I'm gonna go with yeah. I'm gonna have to say yeah. But if I'm putting in an English artist, and I don't know if we're speaking just artists based on things they create or just lyrically and singing. You get what I'm saying? Because if it's things that they create, I would take out Rihanna and put Tyler the Creator in. Motherfucker makes everything. You know what I mean? That's also includes Ye. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They both go hand in hand. They produce, they rap, they write, they sing. Tyler does the same shit.
Okay.
You already picked Ye. I was gonna pick Ye, but you already picked Ye. So
yeah. So where are you going? Are you doing Tyler?
No, I'm doing Aventura number fucking 3. Take Madonna the fuck out.
Taking Madonna out at number 2 and putting Aventura.
Yeah.
Yo, the Beatles and Aventura back to back. Official. Fire.
I also believe Queen should be in there. I love Queen.
Queen is fire, bro. Queen is so good.
I don't know how the fuck Rihanna made it over Queen.
They try to put that little diversity in there,
No, fuck a little bit. I don't know how Janet Jackson made it over anybody the fuck we named.
We gotta put some respect on Janet a little bit. A little respect on Janet Jackson.
I can't name you one
top
song.
10? No.
Yo, you didn't see
her titty pop out?
You didn't see a titty come out at the halftime show? What are you talking about?
The only thing I remember is Justin Timberlake's song and then Janet Jackson's titty. That's what I remember from that.
Yo,
no disrespect to Janet Jackson.
Justin Timberlake's in a lot of trouble because of that whole thing.
Yo, but Justin Timberlake's also not even up there. You know what I mean?
Stop it. All right, that thing's where the podcast is over, yo. The podcast is over here.
What about Nsync? Come on, there's plenty of boy bands that went crazy.
Nah, fam.
Yo, when I was like 5, I loved Nsync.
I
don't know if you remember, Christian.
You didn't even have to tell me. I love you.
Yo.
I always get.
My mom got me Instagram No Strings Attached.
You look like a bye ass dude.
Wait, Nsync is that bye? That's Nsync.
I don't know, but it's a boy band.
Yeah,
and then Backstreet Boys are what?
In the back of the street.
Backstreet Boys. Something like
that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
All I know is Justin's in one.
It's the time. It's time.
Yeah. I think Justin's in one and not the other. I don't know. But either way, yo, it's been another episode. We're gonna reveal the. Oh wait, hold on. Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
What about Jesse McCartney?
What is that?
Jesse McCartney? Is it Jesse McCartney?
Jesse McCartney?
What was it?
Ah.
It's he does the "I Want Candy" song, right? That's him.
Oh, I want
No.
candy.
There's another song. I
No.
know, producer, you know exactly what song I'm talking about. That everyone went crazy over for this fucking kid. Come on, type it out and put it up there. I know you know what I'm talking about. All right, maybe she doesn't. But anyway, I guess that ends it.
Something girl.
Something like that.
I don't know. But anyways,
Beautiful Soul is that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who is that guy?
He had his own show on MTV. No.
I don't want
know.
another pretty face.
Yeah, that's
that
Jesse
one.
McCartney, bro.
Oh no.
Is that his name?
Yeah. I
No,
only
not
remember
that
this
up.
because of MTV music videos right before going to school. That motherfucker played all the goddamn time.
All the time, bro. Let me see. Jesse McCartney.
Bro. All right, we closing it out while you look this shit up.
I feel like I saw this guy
no,
in
it's
a
not him.
movie.
No.
I feel like I saw the guy. I just saw him on a show.
Doesn't he look like Bieber?
Yo, he is the guy on the show. That's hilarious.
What fucking show?
So we started watching
What
this
is this
show called Young and Hungry on Netflix. It's like a real corny like show, but then I'm stuck watching it now. I'm like into it. Nah, I need to see how it finishes. And he's one of the boyfriend, one of the boyfriends that come in. It's fucking Jesse McCartney. That's hilarious. It's like a nerdy guy. That's funny as hell. But anyways, we're gonna reveal the Christmas logo. We'll put it up now to close out the episode. Steven, Christopher, thank you for popping in. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We'll come on more often.
Next time John decides to not show up, I'll show up late again.
Gotcha. Steven, sign
We're
us
gonna
out.
have to make these substitutions first come first serve because there's a little bit of competition in the chat. You know what I mean? But yo, this is the first time Christopher has made it to the end. Now that I peep.
Yo, Christopher,
let's go. Chris made it to the end.
Yo, but he missed the first half.
Sorry, he made it to the end this time. We can't.
I was excited to talk about other stuff, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yo, for everybody that's been listening to us every week, and you'll hear us always saying, "Oh, we know Koi ain't listening. Oh, we know Koi ain't made it to the end." This is Koi. This is he.
And he made
There's
it.
the face.
He made
it. Koi has made it to the end. What did it took? 30-something episodes? Thank you, Koi. He made it.
Thank you. Signs out, Steve. Let's get out of here.
Yo, familia, muchas gracias. Thank you for listening. Make sure to catch us each and every Monday. I don't know when this is dropping, but each and every Monday, just make sure you tune in. You hit the notification bell, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, whatever the fuck platform, Snapchat, Twitter. We don't even have a Snapchat, but I'm just naming shit. Discord, very active on the Discord. Please take a look into that. Like I said, hit the notification bell. That's all we got. I usually have it on paper somewhere, but I ain't got it. That's us off the top. Yo, we out.
Peace.
Later.